Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Chris and I'm glad you are here now. Today you're going to see how to perform the static routing. I know there are a bunch of videos out there that say about this one, but they are not clear, so I took my time and I make this simple topology so as to explain for you what's going on when we are performing the static routing. Basically, the static routing is the routing that doesn't involve any routing protocol, and you can address the one router to another router so as to able users from one network to another network to communicate. In this case, I was having this router, which is called router number 1. It was having this switch attached to it, and it is now directly connected to the other interface of the router 2. And we want this user to communicate with this user. It can't be done while we don't perform anything, because this router has the information of these directly connected interfaces only, which means that this IP is this network here with this IP and this one are the only that this router knows. So we need to address this router with these other networks like this one and this, so as to be able to communicate. So we need to add the IP that are not directly connected to our router in the routing table. Starting from the router number 1, we are seeing that this network and this network are directly attached to it, so we can go ahead and assign this in the routing table, this IP 15 and the subnet mask too. I can go ahead and copy paste so as to never waste time. Paste it, copy, and then paste here. Can change some parameters here. I have 5, and these are the default networks. Yeah, it is a router 2, not router number 1. Okay, this is 10 and this is 5. So by default, those are the only IP this router knows. This know about this one and this one, but it doesn't have information about this one. And the router 2 have the information about this one, which is 10, and this one 5, but it doesn't have the information about this one. So we're going to check it in router inside. Go ahead and click enable. Then you can close this one. You can show IP load. You can use this command to you can see it know about all this directly connected to the router. You can check for the second too. Enable show IP load like this one, and you can see the same as I wrote here. So we are going to perform the static routing. We are going to add this network into this router, and we will add this to this network to this router. So let's go ahead and see how we can perform that one. First of all, we have to go in the config mode. We can type config t or configure terminal. We will type IP root and I will put the address and subnet mask. Actually, it is the network 192.168.10.0 because it is in the entire network. It has this subnet mask 2550, and the other thing that we have to care about is the exit interface or the next hop IP address. What this means is that when we want to reach to this network, we need to know the interface that we will exit through. In this case, this router is connected to this one via this fast Ethernet 0/1. So we will specify that interface when where this network exit or enters. So it means that when we want to reach to this network, we exit through this interface. So we will go ahead and write it here. We write fast Ethernet 0/1 like this one, and then we press enter. After we do that, you can type end. When you try to type show IP route like this one, you will see that there is another network that is added here, and it is this one. So in the routing table of this router, we have also this network over here, so we can go ahead and add it here too. I was having this on the clipboard, so we can edit. Okay, now we are good to go. So after we do that, you can do the same on this router too. I'm going to go on this router. Can go to the config or configure terminal, can do IP route 192.168.15.0.255.255.255.0. that is the subnet mask for this network. And we can also see the exit interface. We can see from this network to this, we exit through fast ethernet 0/1. So we can go ahead and write fast ethernet 0/1, then press enter. Then when it end, and we can type show IP route to, you can see now this network is also added to this routing table. So you can go ahead and add it on here too, and you can, okay, that's how it is. So it means that all these router have all these three addresses in the routing table. So we are now able to communicate. We are going to try to ping this laptop for manager, and we can ping the cashier which have the 10.2. Let's go ahead and see where it can work. 192.168.10.2. Yeah, seeing the request timed out. Let's try to ping our gateway to see if we can get there. Put 1. We can get through the gateway. Let's try to ping this 5. We can get there. Let's ping to the exit interface of that one. We can get there. Let's see if we can ping to this 10.1 interface. There you go. The first have to fail, so when we try to ping again, it will work. And so for this case, when we try to ping our first one that we try to ping, it will be successful too. So don't get it twisted when you ping for the first time and then it fail. You have to ping, and you can trace all the routes that you pass through in order to get to the destination. Okay, let's try this for the CEO too. For example, let's say that CEO want to ping to our cashier 10.2. You can see now we are reaching here. The first one have to fail, and or when you ping for the second time, we are now successful. Okay, and we are going to, this was from this network up to this one. We can ping from this network to see if you can reach the CEO or the manager. For example, let's see if the cashier want to ping the CEO. The CEO here is having 192.168.15.3. Okay, go ahead and type ping 192.168.15.3. There we go. You can see it is now successful. When we try to access these two, and you can see now we are now able to get the communication. I hope guys you get the sense and you get the logic behind these static routes. This can be very useful when you are configuring a small network, but when you have a big network, it can be a bit of challenge to go on each router and configure this in a static way. That's why we are going to make a series on how to use the routing protocols, and this is the video that I'm going to do about other routing protocol. You can go ahead and click on this one. And so guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, go ahead and press like, and I will see you guys in another video. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace.